way to run that real. Well, I know flicker girl, them on the road, them got the goody. One thing me have to tell them, don't take out the woody. Front way, back way, cut the came on off and shove it. Virgin, them want give me, and me have to took it. Hot girls out the road,
I gotta tell you, when I hear this song, I do remember this, right? Big up to Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Them time the Sean Paul, you listen to what I'm telling you. Hotter than him, you couldn't find. Yeah. Good morning, sis, all the sunrisers. Good morning to everybody watching on YouTube. Please do remember to hit the like and the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so that wherever you are in the world, you will know when we are rising, and so you can rise with us. Well,
absolutely.
Spark your mark on your calendars right now, because June 3 and 4, Strike Star Entertainment returns with the 3rd annual Screenwriters Workshop at the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts, an exciting 2-day experience designed to connect Jamaica's creative talent with the global entertainment stage. Joining us this morning to tell us all about it is director, producer, and writer, and the director of that video that you just heard from Sean Paul, Benny Boom. And anybody who remembers 106 and Park back in the day, BET, when videos were videoing, and there was like a launch of the video, you know what I mean?
Every week you want to see which videos
in the Hype Williams era, the Dave Myers era, you know what I mean? You just know, said Benny Boom was the guy, okay? We also have producer, writer, and executive founder and CEO of Wonder Hill Studios, Marvin Peart, and they're both here this morning. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Sunrise. How are you?
How you doing?
Great, thanks.
Good job.
Thank you for having
Benny
us.
to the boom, booming in Jamaica. You are no stranger to dancehall. You're no stranger to reggae. You're no stranger to bringing to life the creative aspect of music videos, right? Big deal, business. Talk to us about your experience about working with Jamaican artists, you know what I mean? And just your whole career as a director.
Oh, it's been amazing. I just recently did a video for Vibes Cartel.
Oh, nice.
And we shot it in Miami.
Miami Vice episode.
That was great. That was great. Being able to link up with him and do the project. It was with Busta Rhymes and Akon, actually. So the video's out now. That song you were just playing, we shot in Brooklyn. It was a great experience with Sean Paul. Little X and I were, really like brothers, and so we were in the same company, and he had done all of Paul's videos, and they, Sean Paul's videos, and they asked him, who else could we get? And X was like, only Benny should do the other one. So we went and we did that. So it was just an amazing experience.
Wonderful.
And the music resonates with me so much, and all through my college and high school experience and reggae music and dancehall. So,
is there an artist who you have not yet worked with who you have an eye for?
It's so many, right? Shenseea, I see her all the time. She has a big record on the radio now that's playing in New York, and I'm like, man, I want to get an opportunity to film something.
She's doing big things. Nice. Well, you're here in Jamaica, Marvin. This is a big deal. A lot of youngsters, want the opportunity and the guidance, right? Because in business, mentorship, I believe, is very important, and guidance is also important for success. Talk to us about Strike Star, and where does this 2-day, forum, or this 2-day event, what will it be doing to
I have to say, I just experienced a little bit PTSD because Sean Paul was one of the artists that got away from me. When I was head of A&R at Sony. They just didn't get it. But shout out to Vivian Scott Chu, who was my mentor at Sony, who signed Shabba Ranks and Patra and developed a lot of artists out of here from Jamaica. But the conference is very important to me because as an executive, especially an African-American executive in the U.S., I'm always want to mentor folks and bring up folks and encourage folks that look like me, because there are very few opportunities, and a few folks gave me opportunity. I want to pass it on. And Ricky Lee, who is an amazing person, the fact that he came back to Jamaica and he put his head down to develop this workshop, I don't think Jamaica really understands how incredible that is, because when he has relationships and friends like Benny Boom and myself, and he can reach out and bring us here, and then we can go back to America, spread the word, and bring more friends here, it would only make the conference that much bigger. So I really want to give a lot of props to Strike Star and Ricky Lee for what they're doing.
They always say the next big movie, it starts with a screenplay, it starts with the quality of the script. and just the talent and the vision that's there. But so many people maybe take that aspect of the storytelling for granted. How important is it to improve and to develop on that skill set to say, hey, this person is a great screenwriter, and we need to identify this person and build them up and give them the tools that maybe previous persons didn't have?
Well, I would say if it's not on the page, it's not on the screen. That's something we say in the industry. It starts with this. It starts with the script. It starts with the idea first, and then what we call pencil to paper. You know, I'm still a little old school. And start jotting down ideas, and then you develop the story. You find your way in as a screenwriter. You know, this entire workshop was created by Paul Eckstein, who passed away. And he was a producer on Narcos and with Chris Brancato, Godfather of Harlem. And so this was really his vision with Ricky Lee, and they came together with this. And this is the 3rd annual one that we're doing now. And it's in honor of him. It's also for us to find, like Marvin said, who's the next talent? This nation is full of talent, right? And so it's not enough.
Stars daily.
Come on, not enough people come back to find and reach. So we know that at some point in time over these next 2 days, we're going to find someone who's an incredible writer, but just hasn't had the opportunity yet. An incredible director, just hasn't had the opportunity. An actor who, you know, the next Idris or the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the next Denzel.
Come on.
The next Angela Bassett.
Come on, let's
So
go.
Marvin, who is it for and who is welcome to come? Is it for free? How do we get in?
It's for everybody. You can register, you can come last minute. I got to tell you, and I want anyone listening and watching, is writing, as Benny was just saying, is literally the cornerstone of our business. If it's on the page, it's on the screen, and you're always looking for that next generational talent that can bring forth those stories, and especially Jamaican stories, and stories that can be adapted all around the world. If you can sit there and you can put it down, it's you are the most important person in the room.
In an age of AI, how concerned are you? Because one of the big challenges of AI is the ability to fabricate talent, to present talent where talent doesn't exist. I mean, are you concerned, or are you still hopeful about exercises like this that will produce authentic, real talent rather than an ability to enter a prompt?
Well, I think that we have to, whenever any new technology comes into play, there is always this hesitation
and disruption.
So for myself as a filmmaker, actual film is where I went to college using. It's how I started my career. So when the idea of digital came, because most things are shot digitally, I was against it. I'm like, no, we have to have film and we have to put it in the camera and all. Now I don't even think about film, but it really hasn't changed my approach. You know, we're a little hesitant about AI, but we can only use it to enhance what we already what we have. It can't create the story. You know, we're looking at things now and we see what we would think as actors on the screen, but they're computer generated. But we know that that's not real. So I don't know. It's a hard thing. It's coming. It's changing. So we just have to adapt to it. Yeah.
What time do you start tomorrow and Thursday?
10 a.m. on tomorrow and Wednesday. No, today.
Today.
Today and Wednesday. Today and Wednesday at 10 a.m. And you know, it's going to be great. We have at the Manly College. We have a great announcement as well. Ricky Lee's story is going to be told. I'm going to be writing and directing it.
Oh, that's right.
It's a redemption story of sorts, and it's it's a story about a man who's had challenges and made some choices in life that may not have been the best choices, but has come back to change his life and to change his environment and be a better person. So, you know, this is a purely Jamaican story, and I'm honored to be given that story to me.
Love it.
Wonderful.
Without those changes and those situations, we don't get Strike Star.
Right.
We don't get Ricky Lee. We don't get this great conference that we're about to embark upon.
Brilliant.
Sounds brilliant.
Thank you very
so
much.
very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Yeah.
All right, our guests have been Benny Boom, director, producer, and writer, and Marvin Peart, producer, writer, and executive founder and CEO of Wonder Hill Studios. Well, TK is on standby with the morning news, so stay with us.
Sunshine is the best for you. Nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you. Salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.